It's a beautiful day, and of course, we're glad to make sure that it even gets better. You're joining us for a fresh episode of Wake Up Nigeria.
Yeah, so if there's anyone still in the house and asleep,
what?
I don't want to say get them to wake up.
Yeah.
Because it's 6 a.m. and not 7.
Go get them up.
Yeah,
Go wake
so
them up.
It's 6 a.m., right? And the show is now starting at this time. I'm no longer 7 a.m. like we usually used to do. My name is Yomi Ope.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinso. Don't forget, we're streaming live on Facebook right now at TVC Connect. And of course, our hashtag is active right now. We're streaming live right now from 6 a.m. every day. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all active with our hashtag Wake Up Nigeria.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Mary's still doing her hair.
What?
You know.
Really? Really, Yomi?
Really, Yomi? Did you have to call me out on this?
Do you know how hard it is to look so hot at this time of the morning?
We literally had to push.
You know something? Yesterday, Yomi's voice was all bubbly, and then Yomi this morning it sounded like you know, we have
was
to
I
be
bubbly
awake,
yesterday?
Yes,
and then
he
of
was.
course, what is wrong with you? Wake up!
Was I bubbly yesterday? I wasn't bubbly yesterday.
You were.
You were.
At least you were sounding.
I think it was the adrenaline.
I was not in the mood.
You were not in the mood.
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
It's fine.
Yes,
yeah.
I think, so we have so much happening today. Remember the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria. There are birthday shout-outs coming up today. You need to send in the name and picture of whoever in your family or friend who's celebrating a birthday today. We'll be doing some birthday shout-outs a bit later on. Just start sending them in right now. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
There's going to be lots of stuff happening over the next 3 hours, like 3 whole hours of entertainment. You know.
You keep emphasizing these 3 hours.
I have to emphasize this thing, you know,
Come
just
on
let
now.
people know that, you know, it's
As they say, wow, all right, last.
Yes, last.
it's
all right.
Yeah, it's special. We're putting in all this effort just for you, and you know, trying to make you happy. And we're going to be starting the show.
Yes, let's tell them what we're doing today.
Yeah, gospel artist Tolu Lokpe Akindele will be joining us, bringing us some musical performance. Very shortly. Now, if you love tortoises, we're going to be having Ralph join us with his tortoise, talking to us about having them as pets.
Have you ever thought of having a tortoise as a pet? Goodness me. Yeah. I don't know about that, but we'll find out more. And for our second musical performance for the day, Abiodun Samuel will be joining us a little later on the show. Woo! Love that alternative sound. Then, of course, Mike has gist for us on our celebrities and what they've been up to lately.
Yeah. That photograph of Tiwa Savage, I thought she was stopping by.
Yeah.
Then we move on to our parenting segment with Nwogugu, who will be talking to us about parenting from a united front.
That one can be very tough.
Yeah.
Challenging. Then on Hair DIY, CEO of Le Chic Salon, Adenike Iwashokun, will be here. She'll be giving us a tip or two on how to manage and maintain curly hair. Curly hair.
Maintain curls.
Curls.
Gets that curl in. And our guest of the day is actor, comedian, and all-around entertainment, Woche Nadi. He's going to be joining us for a chat later on.
All right. Huche. So W-H-O.
Oh, right.
Did you just say H?
H.
Wow.
W-H.
Wow.
So last, let the H factor always come out. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what you're
Last.
talking about.
As long
it's
as
so
you're
early
Yoruba.
in the morning.
It's H, right? Not H. Right? Are we doing this now? Are we
What?
doing this now? Okay.
It's
Mike, I told you. I even said Friday. I didn't know Tuesday was going to be the day.
What are you talking about?
I'm waiting for Mike. Mike, wake up now.
Mike, all the ginger you had yesterday, everything has
something.
dissipated
You
now.
know something with you guys now since yesterday. I don't know why you guys are trying to.
What?
You're trying to pass on your lethargy onto someone else. Who told you I'm not ginger?
Why are you trying
Who
to
told you? Why are you passing out to me?
Yesterday
Is
you
it?
all...
Yeah.
Both
of them were. Both of them were.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
now everything's all changed.
What's doing three of
Both of
you?
who was what?
The ladies had to get glammed up and super fly. You guys just had to walk
I
in,
remember that the
tie your
first,
shoelaces and throw on a jacket.
I remember that the first 1 minute of the show yesterday,
Yeah.
I was complaining.
Really?
And I was...
your voice is betraying you, Yomi.
Yeah, anyway. I know
Yeah, there's something I want to talk about. Ubi Franklin and Yaya, they've been training over the past 2 days, and you know why KY was quite interesting. When they split. Nobody said anything. They didn't come up with any statement and everything. And then maybe like, what, 3 years later, 2-3 years later, Yaya gives an interview and says, oh, I left the group because I was supposed to be a partner and my name was not in the document.
Okay.
That was why, like, my friend sold me out. Like, he sold me out, man. And then, we frankly now brings up the documents and posts on this and says your name was there and all of that. And they start going back and forth, calling each other names. And then he puts on a comment, says, Yaya, don't comment on this picture. Go and comment on the... Like, wow. My point is, you left it, right? People went your ways, you let it, you know, let it pass 2-3 years, and then you bring it back up, and then all of you are going,
Okay, you know, when things like this happen, exactly, it's either something happened, or somebody is seeking publicity for something or the other, or the bad blood is still very, very strong. So it just had to speak.
Usually these kinds of things come up when maybe there was a money matter that wasn't settled sometime. You know, maybe there's one money that they were waiting for that, don't worry, in like 3 years, the money will come. Now the money has arrived.
And somebody isn't giving.
Somebody,
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I don't think so, but what actually happened was that it was in an interview, particular station or somewhere, channel, and he mentioned it in passing, and then I think he was prodded a bit more, and then he went a little bit further, and okay, this was what happened. And Baba, you see, the point was the phone the guy was, you see, I don't know what's doing all of you. You see, and then it went on. Look, Oga, that's one of the reasons why in Black Panther I didn't see many. You didn't see, there was only one Nigerian actor.
Okay.
And then you had to get people to form our own accent. South African actors, you see them on their soaps. Have you seen South African soaps?
They use their
They use vernacular, they use their, like you feel you are in there. When you come to Nigerian soaps, the biggest soap, what are you talking about?
So they speak a lot of
this is not how they talk, man. So you go to South, and then you see these guys, and then you come here, then you now have to get foreign guys to now form our African accent. Oh God, you should drop the accent. Drop the accent.
You have different types of cultures, you know, the way people communicate is different, the way people act is different. And then you have to think about the generation that passed and whether they left a good enough legacy. But there's no time.
The influence is there.
Yeah, for the actors in any case, not for the musical
went there.
Certain people had to get roles, and certain people had to fight for roles.
Exactly. Welcome back. Now, one of the biggest challenges we have in Lagos is mobility. On a Monday morning, or let's say Tuesday morning, traffic can be really vicious. Now, we decided we would try and help out by telling you what the traffic situation is like in some key areas of Lagos. Now, this is just to help plan your trip better. You're still at home right now, you're about to enter those streets. Well, hey, if you're about to leave Aja area of Lagos, I can tell you it's going to take you about 2 hours, 10 minutes to get to Bonny Camp. That's all the way in VI. Now, I can see that the major issues are around the Chevron area. Now, Chevron Junction, Chevron Roundabout is bumper to fender as of right now. And as we head east, we still have red lines, cars jam-packed back to back all the way down to KFA Events. That's the 5th roundabout area of the expressway, the Lekki-Ekpe Expressway. Now, I can tell you that if you take an alternative route, you should be able to save about 10 to 15 minutes, but you still have quite a journey ahead of you if you're leaving the house right now heading towards Victoria Island. Another tough spot is the 2nd roundabout. That's the place they call the Marwa bus stop. Now, that particular area is going to take you about 15 minutes to get through that roundabout. It does seem to be slow-moving traffic all the way down to the Admiralty Way at the 1st Lekki Gate. Then the Lekki toll gate all the way from Oniru Estate all the way down Ozumba Mbadi Way is quite tight. It does seem to loosen up when you get to the Civic Center area, but then just after the Civic Center, if you're heading over the Falomo Bridge, you're still going to find it a little bit tight. If you are on the mainland right now, maybe heading anywhere from Maryland area of Lagos, all the way down to Costain, Ebute-Metta, you should have a smooth drive until you get to Ojuelegba Junction. The roundabout, the bridge, the whole area seems to be bumper to fender right now. When you pass that area and head towards Stadium bus stop, it does seem free until you start heading over the bridge. So from Alaka bus stop all the way to Ikmori Market, it is bumper to fender. For those of you who want to take an alternative route and maybe take some side streets and avoid the Funshaw Williams Avenue, you'll probably save a few minutes, but you'll end up getting to Costain from Maryland within about, if I can get that right, 44 minutes. So from Maryland to Costain, about a 45-minute journey. If you're coming from the trade fair area of Lagos State in Ojo, you're going to have quite a journey ahead of you, about 1 hour, 10 minutes on the road if you take the Lagos-Badagry Expressway. At this point in time, the major tension areas are around the Alakija area, which is close to Satellite Town. That is actually Satellite Town's major junction. Alakija is tense right now. It is a little bit of slow-moving traffic once you pass the Mile 2 bridge, but Mile 2 bridge has always been known to have its tense times. This is a key period of traffic for Mile 2, but it is quite free right now, all the way till you get to Maza. So Maza does seem to be tense, but after you get through the Maza junction, you're free, plain sailing all the way till you get to, where is this? Until you get to, okay, it's loading. Apapa Igomu local government area. I'm talking about the bus stops that join Apapa Road. Yeah, it's tense all across there right now. It's going to take you quite a while for you to get from Trade Fair all the way to Ijora bus stop. Moving along now, if you're coming from Ojodu Berger right now, it's quite tense. If you pass the Eco Bridge route, you'll be about 1 hour, 58 minutes on the road. And that's all we have time for on the traffic updates right now. Hopefully we've been able to give you a little bit of insight as to what it's like on Lagos streets right now. Everybody is in the kitchen trying to get their morning coffee and snacks going on, and I'll be joining them.
You're a professional traffic updater. Oh my God!
If you just go with traffic TV.
Wow! Thanks a lot, guys. I'm coming for my coffee right now.
We should pay you for that amazing segment.
Giving the thing as if you are there. Huh?
Okay, so Twitter trends.
Yes, please.
Don't mention that one. You want to talk about it.
Please, just before you mention that one, the big one that really got to me is about the.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm a professional.
Okay. Professional word.
Is the
professional word?
Is the Boeing Boeing recalls.
Thank you.
Which one?
From Max recalls from all countries that have banned. That's something,
the Boeing Max,
man,
like 24 countries already.
And okay, you're looking at let's look at it this way. China immediately that came out. This was the second time that the crash was happening. So there's news trending, and I don't know if it's true, but there's talk about some automated parts of the plane that they take preventive measures when some things happen, and that's what causes.
Oh yeah.
That most of the pilots are not fully trained in that particular new update
that particular
on that
aircraft,
on that particular 737 Max 8 brands and all of that. Yeah. So China, a number of Ethiopia themselves, and some other countries, they immediately.
It does remind me. So it does remind me of when there was a particular cell phone company that had to recall a whole batch of phones because of explosions.
Yeah. That was Samsung. I remember. Yeah. The Samsung. It's well known. It's Samsung Note 8. That was exploding at the time. That was 2 or 3 years
and that was a good move, as in, so they ensure that, look, safety first. And I know, yes, aircrafts are big. I mean, calling back one whole craft. And
it's happened before. Even Boeing. It's happened before. The A3, Airbus, the Airbus 380, A380.
That very big plane.
The really big one. The batteries were exploding.
Wow.
and that exploded into aircraft.
And that was
so they just recalled all the batteries. Because the batteries are supplied by third party. So these are the kinds of things that they look at. So that technology, that implement you were talking about, can actually be from another source.
This morning in the makeup room, there was actually an argument where Fola was saying, the problem is that certain people need to be trained, but they aren't getting the training they need. And so the question is, who's to blame for that? Is it the manufacturers?
There's enough blame to go around.
I wouldn't blame the manufacturer, because if there's a car crash, you don't blame the car company that made the car.
Sometimes you do.
There are times you do.
Really?
Many times, yes.
Are you
and
sure?
They paid, we've had major car dealers in the US that have recalled models.
But more often than not, it does tend to be human error.
No, wait,
they
they have
tend
their
to
own.
put it.
They have their own. They have manufacturing defects. It happens with phones, happens with everything.
Manufacturing defects.
You can buy this coffee. What is this now? Coffee
Kettle.
And then the kettle used to boil water fast. If it's boiling it too fast or too slow.
I'm just going to return it to the store, but I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't sue the company for that.
Paul Walker that died in a Porsche.
Wow.
His family was paid.
Family.
Wow.
Yeah.
By Porsche.
I didn't know that.
They were paid, yes. They said because
that.
there was something, they said, look, man, this car had some, we expect that. You know, they do car crashes. So I've seen cars where they do dummy tests, and there's some cars that, look, even if you have an accident, you have a very low percentage of passing on or dying in that kind of car. And then they give you their word.
Exactly.
And then when this kind of things happen in this kind of cars, you expected that, look, more, let's hold it down.
Speaking of cars, okay.
I heard recently, I think in the last 2 years, so if you had bought a Volvo in the last 2 years, especially the S80, you can't die in a Volvo. Unless a container falls on it, but
can I?
Like in a normal crash, you can't die in a Volvo.
3 videos trending. It is not the crash video. There's one that's trending. It was in Afghanistan, a U.S. cargo. It was a U.S. Ammunition cargo plane.
Yeah.
That is not the Ethiopian airline. It's trending and people are going, oh God.
The way the crash happened, yes.
That was.
Yeah.
Can I take you to something else that's trending?
What?
All of you would like to go and live on the island. Look at the traffic reports. There was more traffic heading from Aja to VI than heading
because you're making others look like.
Than heading from Bega to VI. Bega to VI is less than an hour.
Well, we don't stay in VI.
And
We don't know this kind of
to
thing.
VI is 2 hours.
We don't stay.
What are you going to look for on that
for those of us
island?
in VI, we don't see this kind of
Goodness me.
things.
No, but you know, living on the island, there actually, you have access to some very interesting things.
I beg you, that traffic is crazy. Did you see what red lines
you guys are saying stuff about traffic. I left my house when normal people were still sleeping.
to get
there was no car on the road.
No, it didn't.
Just random people like spiritual beings.
No.
On the road. I'm not kidding.
You know, this reminds me of something that happened
walking on the street.
Sunday morning. Yeah, Sunday morning. I was picked up, you know, I work on radio as well, and we're heading to the office. I was still yelling at the driver that, why were you late? And then we settled in, we're driving down, and just the same route it would have passed at the right time if we had gone at that time. There was an accident.
Oh, no.
It was really bad. Like, the vehicle, it writes off. The 6 occupants, 7 of them, had been taken to the hospital. Wow. The car even destroyed some shops in that area.
Wow.
It was really bad. Yes, like really bad.
Yes, so please take care on the roads, people. Take care on the roads.
It's very important.
It's not worth the rush. It's not worth it. The job will be there when you're not there.
If only you knew.
Well, when you're in Lagos, though, you can't really... It's hard. It's hard to
not rush. Please,
it's
please.
Tough.
If you're not there to do the job, somebody else will do it. I'm just saying, don't rush.
Make haste slowly.
Make haste slowly. Okay, that's my...
I have no idea what that means, but we have to wrap this up now.
All right. Now, of course, we're going to be taking a break now. When we return, birthday shout-outs. Woohoo!
Okay.
Yes, so...
We'll all do that birthday shout-outs.
We're all doing it today.
I hope you're not going away. We're going to be giving the birthday shout-outs together.
So, when it comes to birthdays, everybody loves birthdays.
Yeah.
Don't people love birthdays?
Yeah.
You know, it is quite a coincidence that today is my girl's birthday.
Happy birthday! Her daughter, Shoriri. Happy birthday.
is her birthday.
She's 6 years old today?
Yes. It's a really big deal for me.
So you kept
I'm wearing her favorite color.
Yes.
Is it true that Sherry has a sharp mouth?
Should I call her for you?
Sure.
Like, I could call her now. I say, hello, my colleague Yomi just said that. Is it true you have a sharp mouth? And then you experience it
I know
firsthand.
she will answer me straight.
Instantly.
And then a belated birthday shout out to our CEO, Mr. Andrew Hanlon. His birthday was yesterday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Andrew.
Happy birthday, Andrew.
All right.
Quite a number of people were celebrating yesterday as well.
I know this is the first time we're doing this, but to everybody out there, let's put it out there. Send in your pictures. You can send it live while we are on the show. And we'll give you a birthday shout out.
Yeah.
Either of yourself or someone you know.
Yeah.
So even if,
across
the
the
birthday,
week.
even if the birthday is past,
Yeah,
just
but
send it
close
It
to
could be
this
today,
period.
it could be
Yeah.
sometime this week.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
If you put the picture, we'll now just put you on air.
Oh, yes. We also have some of our viewers who have birthdays today as well. And they are Deborah, whose birthday is actually today. And then we have Weimi.
Casey,
Casey Maku.
Yeah.
Yeah, Weimi. And Weimi clocked 10 on the 10th
Wow.
of March.
Happy birthday,
10 on 10.
Weimi.
Ah!
Happy birthday,
I need to
Weimi.
do birthday dance for
Talking
you.
about
10
celebrity
on 10.
birthdays. Quite a number of them this week. I believe Yemi Alade is tomorrow.
Woo.
Yeah,
Happy
March
birthday.
13. And
Together back on the
Olamide is March 15.
Wow.
Which Olamide?
Olamide. The same Olamide is here.
You know,
Just like
there's
the first
only
day
one
of the
Olamide
year.
in this building.
Yeah. Okay, no, not that Olamide. Like,
Yeah.
I just rapped. Like, Olamide
Yeah.
is here.
No,
Just like
this
the
one's
first
the
day
fun
of the
French.
year.
One more that's a fun French rapper. John Luke. The French rapper. It's not that Olamide.
Don't do that.
So that birthday shout out was from mommy and daddy
Yeah.
and the entire family.
Yes, yes. And then
Very
lastly, we have Faustine Chioma Nwankwo. Now, hers is on the 16th of March. That would be coming this
Saturday. This
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yes.
Are we invited? Because once your birthday falls on a Saturday, it's like everybody's
If we
coming
give
out.
you shout out, you have to send us address. We can just show up there now. Don't give you wake up Niger surprise. If there's no, but you mention there's your love.
And yes,
Don't cook beans on your birthday.
what if that's the person's favorite food?
That's what I'm saying. I have some friends. So my group of friends, on their birthdays, it was beans.
You guys, your head's in there, Jerry. And yes, one more person, Leslie Ogomieno. His birthday is on the 17th of March. Happy birthday to you, Leslie. Yeah.
Birthday.
That's a nice name.
Really nice name.
Yeah, that's a nice name.
Leslie.
Have you ever heard some names and then you felt like, my child, can't I change this name or add a name to my child or something?
Change. Why would you do that?
Oh my God! It is only a Mike that would think that way.
You know how you have a terrible name growing up. Well, not a terrible name, but like a name.
Yeah, that's Kurt Russell.
Yes,
Okay,
also on March 17th.
You remember him now? He's been in Guardians of the Galaxy. He was in this old movie where he played this one. He had this black eye patch.
Yeah.
And there's this
Captain Hook or
basketball
something.
game.
Yeah.
Escape from New York.
Yeah.
That's when he was much younger. Kurt Russell was the action hero when he was much younger.
Yeah.
Great guy.
He was
Remember
the Tom
now?
Cruise
He had
of his
this
time.
black. He was. Kurt Russell, great guy.
Nice one, nice one.
Great guy.
Really interesting.
Oh,
Oh my!
Yes.
Let's see.
Happy birthday to Common.
I
Happy
like how
birthday.
this guy
Oh,
transitioned
yeah.
to move to Hollywood.
I'm telling you.
And he's doing big things now.
Every
man,
time I
you know.
hear Glory, I'm like,
Yeah, Glory,
I just
exactly.
think, come on.
But for me, John Wick, you saw him in John Wick 2.
Beautiful.
The guy was, I mean, he gave Ken Reeves a run for his money. Baba was giving some action moves like that. Nice one, Common. Happy birthday, Common. Happy birthday,
Yes,
Common.
happy birthday to Common.
Aaron
Happy birthday to
Eckhart.
Common.
Also,
Yes.
March 12.
you'll
There
know
he is.
him from The Dark Knight. He was the one that starred as, the guy that lost one side of his face in Batman.
Back
Then,
there.
Two-Face.
Yes.
But his real name, Two-Face was the villain.
Yes.
When after he got that injury,
Yeah.
but he was a DA
Yeah.
before he became Two-Face.
The district
and all that,
attorney.
The district attorney
He
and
was
all that.
great.
So Dark Knight, one of the
Nice
best
guy.
movies of all time, with the best villain of all time, the Joker. Heath Ledger.
Nice one.
Okay, now
Oh, yeah.
Baba Empire.
Did you just say Baba Empire?
Wow.
Like, seriously,
Terrence
Mike?
Howard, happy birthday to Terrence Howard.
Baba Empire.
But Mary, can
His name
both
is
of
Terrence
us
Howard.
can both
I
of
thought
us
his name was...
just breathe in and breathe out. And look at that fine man right there.
Okay, so Titi, we know you
That
have
is
love.
a fine man right there.
So you do cooking now.
And this particular...
Let's form Lucius now.
Now that's my man.
Well,
he's not, now I'm trying to imitate Cookie now. I'm not saying he's my man.
Cookie.
No, not I'm even surprised. She likes them. You know, you are spec.
Wow.
Wait.
You are Titi spec.
No.
She has told us
You
before.
haven't seen them.
Why are you specking somebody for another person? Is it your spec?
Wrong. Anyhow, Terrence Howard is fine. Happy birthday, Terrence Howard.
Let's do our best imitation of Terrence. Which can you remember? Which is our best? Which one?
You can do yours.
I'm thinking of which one now. Is it him to his sons, or him to Cookie, or him to...
Him as a bad guy.
Him as a bad guy.
You're already the bad guy. Yeah,
Which one comes now?
I'm not
You're
saying-
me the bad guy.
Which one comes now? Which one comes to mind now?
I don't know.
That is smoky, husky voice.
No, when he's checking Cookie out. Yo,
Wow.
Cookie, get me them cookies, yeah?
Wow, Mike.
When he's checking Cookie. But those guys, their love and hate relationship is just off the hook, man.
It is. It's really
Great
cool.
series, but I
It's
think
cool.
after the third season, fourth season,
Yeah,
for me,
it's
it
dragging,
went downhill.
it's dragging.
Mike,
For
why are
me.
you hating
No, that's for me.
now?
No, it's not
This is a
hating.
show filled with
Fine boys, that's for it.
African
You know what
Americans.
happens? You know what happens?
Don't
There are very-
hate.
there are very few
Appreciate.
shows. It happens everywhere. Now, if you look at ratings in the US, you're thinking about immediately you watch a show. The next the ratings or the viewership shows at once. So
Yes.
now you look at Walking Dead, you look at Empire. They kind of Walking Dead has been dropping since season 6. It's been dropping. Game of Thrones is the only one that increases.
Don't
But that's
worry.
because Game of Thrones has been telling you that they're about to end
Yeah.
for like 3 seasons. So they've been giving you
They're
that
still going to have
vibe.
one more final season.
Yeah. It's 7 a.m.
Yes, so it's another beautiful day. And of course, in this it's still quite a fresh week. It's really exciting because we're here for another hour, another fresh hour.
We're trying to bring you a
Wake Up
more
Nigeria.
chilled and a more relaxed show.
Yeah.
So
We started at 6 a.m.
we started at 6.
Yeah.
So just in case you didn't watch us yesterday, now we're reminding you that every single day at 6 a.m. this show starts.
Yes, indeed.
And we're bending over backwards for you guys just to make sure that you guys have the best mornings ever.
We're doing our best to make sure you get all the right information and, of course, have an entertaining time as you get ready for your day. We already had the traffic report. That was interesting, though.
That was quite interesting.
It was different
I
for
didn't
me.
know you were a professional.
What? What?
I didn't-
Professional what?
Like you were a professional traffic
What?
reporter.
Okay.
You did this before, right?
No.
When you were on radio.
No.
Like you knew all the areas. Like you were talking about
I'm a
Amuwo,
I'm a Lagos
talking
girl.
about Lekki Aja,
I'm a Lagos girl.
all places that you bikes to from way back.
Yes, if you enter public transport in Lagos, you'll know the way around. But enough about that. We're going to be having quite a show today. Thank you so much for joining us. And hopefully, you'll be here with us every single morning.
We're going to make it worth your while, I tell you. 6 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. My name is Yomi Okwe.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinson. Now we're going to be spending the remaining 2 hours of the show with you. If you need to step out before then, please stream with us. Stream live on Facebook at TVC Connect.
Yeah, of course, for comments, use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria. We talked about birthdays earlier on, so if you still want to send out birthday shout-outs, please use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria and send us a photograph of yourself or your loved one.
Yes, indeed. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, we're all live right now. We're already trending. Please send in your comments. We're going to be having a chef eventually in the kitchen.
Chef Alex.
Yes, indeed.
Still trying to navigate his way here.
Yeah.
It's actually around. It's trying to get Mike now, so he should be in here any moment from now.
Yeah.
But we also have our pet segment coming up today.
And guess what we're talking about this morning? Tortoises.
Yeah.
With Ralph.
Yes, so.
I wonder what size is going to be, the one he's bringing.
I really can't wait to see that tortoise myself. We're going to be talking about how to take care of tortoise as a pet. It's an interesting one. If you don't want fur and feathers everywhere, you can try a tortoise.
Very true.
Right?
And then very unintrusive. They don't disturb you. I'm not sure I've ever heard a tortoise actually say anything. Now, right after that, we have Abiono Samuel, who's going to be coming to us with a musical performance.
Mike has us covered, bringing us news from our celebrities.
Justice Smollett.
Yes, so.
He's in the news again.
And from that, we have parenting.
Wogugu will be joining us for parenting very shortly.
And our parenting segment today is an interesting topic, very, very interesting topic. We're going to be talking about united parenting. Having a united front for.
When you say united, anyway.
Yeah, I said united parenting.
That's what we're going to be asking. No, I'm wondering what it means.
To do with Manchester United.
All right, so from Le Chic Salon, we're going to be having the CEO join us for DIY. She's going to be talking to us about talking to people with curly hair.
Yes, so.
How best to maintain it.
Yes, so. Maintaining your coils.
Yeah. That's very nice.
Our last guest for the day is Nigerian comedian and actor Uche Nadi. Yeah.
Now, in case you missed the memo, you're already a day and a half late. We started Wake Up Nigeria yesterday from 6 a.m. So today we also started at 6 a.m. So you missed like an hour of the show already.
Like 1 hour is gone already, I'm just telling you.
So for all you ladies that always give that excuse, oh, I can't get ready by that time. Yo, it works. Yeah, we actually have been doing it for 2 days now.
So we're working
getting all glammed up and dressed up.
Both of you get your makeup done.
Yeah,
like,
we do.
And still get on set by 6 a.m.
A record was broken today.
But thumbs
Titi
up.
got here before me.
Thumbs up to both of you.
I did. It's interesting.
And then we're going to be working on something very soon. We're going to be doing some giveaways on our app so that you can watch us on the go.
Yeah.
We have our app.
Yes.
So we're going to be releasing something
app.
quite very soon. Yeah, the TVC app. And you can watch us on the go. We're going to be releasing something quite soon. So get ready for that. There's a lot.
Indeed.
But then, yeah, let's...
And then quickly, earlier we were giving birthday shout-outs, but I'm sure many people are not aware that on radio, that's Max FM, we also give wedding calls on Saturdays. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
We can do that on Friday.
We brought that back.
We should do wedding shout-out.
Yeah, wedding shout-out.
So for all of you that are going for the Owambe to go and eat
What's
jollof
them
rice,
pointing hand at
give
me?
shout-out to the couple the day before.
Yeah. We even call them live.
So by the way, MM is producing behind the set, and she's just feeling like one woman that...
Okay, so
MM gets really serious.
I'm suspecting
Move like
Mike
this.
is trying to get something from
Move
him.
like
Like 2 days now. It's been on MM.
Oh, yeah.
MM, please give it to him so we can have peace of mind. It might be chocolate.
just say the city just sounded just one time.
It's the same one time.
If I need to,
Your
MM is
hailing is
my
getting too much.
sister. Do you know what it means to have a sister? I don't need to ask. She already knows that she'll give me before I even ask her.
You gave yourself away.
Welcome to the fitness session this morning. Today we are going to do some ab crushers. I hope you are ready to burn some fat in your midsection. We are going to the ground. Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay, so we are going to start with heel touches. So we are going to lie down and then we are going to go out. But if you can't do this, please feel free to touch outside of your heels. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. Keep your head up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. 1. Okay. So we're going to go into the bicycles. So we're going to lie this way, put our legs up, and then we're going to go this way. Keep your eyes up, don't drag your head. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, elbow to knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, put your hands out here. Please don't put it here. Here. And then you're going to go 1, 1, 2, 3. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep feeling the burn. 8, 9. Last one. 10. Opposite leg. 1, 2, 3. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one here. 10. Okay, we're going back to the ground. Okay, we're putting our hands underneath our back. We're going to keep our legs out. And then we're going to go scissors. 1, 2, 3. Cross it. 1, 2. Breathe. 3, 4. Breathe. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1. Last one. 2. Okay, let's stand up. And this one standing out. And we're going to end with this. So we're going to go 1. Crunch. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. 1. Same leg. 2, 3, 4. Breathe. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11. Last one. 12. Okay, let's go to the opposite leg. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is it, everyone. Thank you very much for working out with us today. I'll see you here next time, by this time next week. Thank you.
All right, all that move, really nice exercise in the garden. Well, you're welcome to the kitchen right here on Wake Up Nigeria, and joining us for the second time on the show is Chef Alex. Yeah, Chef Alex, pleasure to have you again.
Thank you for having me once again.
Okay, so for breakfast this morning, it's going to be sweet corn fritter with avocado. All right, so let's get started. What are the ingredients we're making use of? They're on your screen right now. Sweet corn fritter with avocado. So you check out the ingredients. Very simple, really. Very simple. So we have
our sweet corn here. We have our flour. We have our milk, liquid milk precisely. And we have our eggs. And of course we have avocado.
So you recommend liquid milk, obviously?
Yeah, I recommend liquid milk. Over just powdered milk.
Okay, but what if I don't have access to this
and I decide you can use powdered milk. Sure, you can use powdered milk. But I prefer liquid milk because of the richness, the taste, and of course, I always prefer liquid milk for this recipe.
Okay, for this recipe. All right, and then we have our oil heating up.
Yeah, already heating up here.
Yes, because when you hear fritter, you already know there's a lot of frying going on.
A little bit of oil, actually.
Okay.
Take note of that. Just a little oil, not deep frying. It's shallow frying.
Okay.
So just want to shallow fry it like that. And
okay, I can't wait to see what you're up to.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, thank you. So quickly, what you just need to do for this simple dish is you bring your sweet corn here on the board.
Everybody always calls it a simple dish. Every chef says, oh, my dish is simple. Yeah. Until you start wondering where they started from and where they're heading to.
So what you just want to do is chop this up, you know, so it can really bind together. Because if you use this corn like this way, it's going to be very tough for you to, you know, bring the fritters together. So you need to, you need to chop it off so it does not, you know, scatter up.
Is it okay if I decide to just use my grinder?
If you use a grinder to be too coarse, you know, it's gonna grind too much. Yeah.
So this is the only way to get it right?
No, not really. If you have a food processor.
A food processor can get that?
If you have a food processor, it can just coarsely grind it for you. And another thing for blender is when you blend this kind of ingredient in the blender, it has a way of sticking to the sides of the jug.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
You don't get you don't get everything blended. Okay. So I think food processor is better.
What if you put a bit of water or oil?
We don't want too much of water in this food so it does not become too runny. Okay. The idea of the food is to, you know, mold it together like meatballs, you know, then do it like a pitty, kind of, so you can just fry them. So you don't want it to be too runny. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's how it works.
Okay. So we just keep chopping it finely like this. Just keep chopping
it finely like this.
This will obviously take a while.
Oh, yeah. No, well, not really.
And you said the dish was simple. See what I told you? Every chef says, what a simple dish. Until you have to start making of life like this. All right, so we still have Chef Alex in the kitchen. He's very busy right now. This will definitely take a while. You can see there's quite a lot of sweet corn here. So what we will do is to head over to the garden for our pet segment. We have Yomi on standby with Ralph and a tortoise in the garden. Oh my gosh, I want to touch that one. Hi, Yomi.
All right, so every Tuesday we try to bring you something to do with pets, right? And we've done dogs, we've done cats, a couple of other animals. Today we're going to be looking at tortoises. And I know for some people it's a bit strange, but for some of us that grew up around some things like this, it's not too strange to have a tortoise in your house. They're easy to maintain, they're quiet, they don't disturb. And I have here with me Pastor Ralph, who's going to be talking to us about tortoises. So tell us about this animal.
Yes, this animal, we used to know about it when we were small.
Yes.
They tell us different story about tortoise.
Yes.
So one day I said, the coming generation, they have not seen it. It's only on a storybook.
Yes, I don't know what happened. Suddenly, the tortoises just disappeared. Yes. People used to have it in their backyard and things like that.
The reason is that some people are afraid of having it today because they may think you're using it for fetish reasons.
Okay. So that's one of the reasons.
Yes, that is one of the reasons.
So anyway, but they look very, you said that they're shy.
They are shy, yes. They are very shy.
Because, I mean, we've been sitting here for like 10, 15 minutes, and it hasn't even, it's just coming out gradually. Just coming out gradually.
Exactly.
So they're also very easy to maintain. Tell us how, so if I wanted to get a tortoise for myself or for my children, what do I need to know, and how do I take care of it?
Yes, like tortoise, they eat every food that human being eats. And they eat every fruit and vegetable. They are very easy to maintain because they don't make noise. They always look for a cool corner and they stay. And when they notice there is no movement of human being in the house, they can come out and begin to move. And immediately, you can see now it's coming out.
Yes, it is. I can see
immediately, you just notice the movement of somebody will go inside again. So they are very easy to maintain.
So do they recognize their owners? Like, is it after a while, does the tortoise know that this is the owner?
After a while, as you're feeding them, they will know that you are the one that is always giving them food. So sometimes when you bring out food, they will come and eat it.
Right. So how does the tortoise reproduce? I know that they lay eggs.
Yes, they lay eggs.
Do you need to then go and bring another tortoise to join it?
Yes, they have male and female. Like this very one is the male one.
Right.
And there is a way you know the male, female, and female. Like this one now. The male one, the inside, this place will go inside.
Right.
But the female one, it will be flat.
Okay.
So, and they mate. Well, they meet before they lay eggs.
Yes. Okay.
And they bury their eggs in the soil.
Wow.
And it could take up to 90 to 120 days.
90 to 120 days.
Yes,
wow,
to
almost
hash.
6 months
yes,
to hash.
To hash.
Wow. Okay. So so this particular one now, I mean, it's actually smallish in size.
Yes,
not
it's
too big.
small. It's not too big. But
so how many years old is
this? Is about 8 years old.
8 years old.
Yes.
And is this still this
it's
small
still this
size?
small.
Wow. Wow. Because I heard that they live up to 200 years.
Yes,
sometimes.
they live very long. Wow. They don't grow fast, so they live very long.
Wow. So that means you can have one tortoise for a whole generation.
Yes. Even your children will inherit it.
Wow, that's amazing. I think it's so. How do we get tortoises? I mean, like I said, growing up, it was easy to find. If you don't have in your house, you would find in somebody else's house. Yeah. But now it looks like they're scarce. So if I wanted to find a tortoise, how do I get one?
Yes, they are sold in some markets, not every
not
market. Yes.
Yeah.
And so
I think some people use it for meat.
Yes, some people eat it, but I've never eaten the meat.
Yeah.
I just like it as
Okay,
it.
so they're sold in some markets, so you go there. So how do you store them? Is this in a cage or you just leave them?
You just leave them in the compound, they walk around in the compound.
Right. So very simple.
Just very simple.
How about water?
They do drink water. They put water in a shallow plate.
In a shallow place, so they go there
so that they won't get drowned.
And they eat anything, whatever, anything.
Exactly. Anything
fruits,
they see there, they can eat.
They eat.
Even without food, they can survive for 1 week or more.
Wow.
Without any food, they can survive.
So it looks like it's very, very simple. So I don't know why more people aren't taking it up. So people shouldn't be afraid of.
Yes, it's just because they are not seeing it around.
The fetish ideas that they've been getting more recently and all of that.
Exactly.
And even stuff that maybe they see on home videos, because I think it's also those home videos that are getting people scared.
Yes.
So when you say in the home video, they say go and bring a tortoise.
A tortoise.
And bring this. So that's. But I think children will really be interested in something like this.
Even my children, they used to play with it. Even when there is no light, they don't feel it, because they will always be playing with it. They want to know when it will come out. The first person to notice when it come out.
All right. So in order for us to conclude, so if how do you manage waste from the tortoise?
The waste, just like twice a day.
Okay.
Twice a day, and it's just watery, and you use something to take it.
Yeah. So if it's in a grassy area, you can just cover it up very quickly. All right, Pastor Ralph, thank you so much for joining us to talk to us about this tortoise. Really, really excited. I think I'm going to get one for my kids. I'm thinking about it. All right, so we're heading back to the studio now, where we promised you a performance. You're going to be impressed by this. Let's take a look.
All right. Thank you so much for that. A tortoise right here on set. I need to take a selfie with that animal. I'm going to be, a little gingered right now. Hopefully you're going to be gingered along with me. It's time for music. And someone that loved music from a very tender age is right here with us. Abiodun Samuel finally releases his debut single, Surface. He released it in September of last year and was driven to that desire to reveal a side of God that people rarely get to see in this present time. I've been able to appreciate his voice. Now it's about time for you to appreciate it too. Take it away.
Thank you. Hear the voices, people singing all around, sing you are good, you are the everlasting one. But it makes no sense to me if in reality, deep down in my heart, I'm far from eternity, but my soul longs for you, wants to be with you, wants to know you for you, not just a music or tune. I want the friendship between me and you to be glowing, your presence in my life always to be showing, word daily in my life I've been knowing, and all of you is all I've been knowing. Shout on the rooftop about your glory, how you changed my life and changed my whole story, how you brought me from the backseat of the knowledge of you to a place where I can rise above the surface, no more in the ground. I want to rise above the surface, here and now. No more general announcement, no more collective view, 'cause when I rise above the surface, I am with you. Rise above the surface. An addiction, a habit I cannot let go of, eating me inside out. Questions my walk with you, when I really want to be with you, or I'm intoxicated about the gifts I get from you. Can't get sin out of my system, can't see you clearly, my vision inside is getting dim. Darkness looms around my heart, Jesus. Without you I'm gonna lose totally more of you I desire, more of you and me. So when I face a battle, it's you and less of me. But I'm stuck in the midst of what you really mean. That's why I require more to rise above the surface. No more in the ground, I wanna rise above the surface. Here and now, no more general announcement, no more collective view. Cause when I rise above the surface, I am with you. Rise above the surface. Rise above the surface.
You're welcome back to the kitchen. Yes, it's still Wake Up Nigeria. And my chef for the day is Chef Alex. He's been making sweet corn fritter with avocado, and we've been having a lot of fun just doing the chopping thing right here. So you're done with the chopping of the sweet corn.
Yeah, the sweet corn.
And then, of course, you also did this with the avocado, something similar. The ingredients are on your screen right now. Check them out. Sweet corn fritter with avocado. That's what we're having for breakfast today. So the oil is heating up. Yeah. We'll just put this aside for a while, and then we get started with the mix so we can start frying.
Yes, okay. So for the mixing, the first thing we're going to add is the sweet corn. Yes, yeah, that's the first thing. Yeah. So it goes into the pan like that.
Okay.
That way.
All of it?
All of it, yes, all of it. So your milk.
Milk, okay.
Of course.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Okay. Any reason for it being in the middle?
No, it doesn't matter. It just has to go around, you know.
Okay.
So then your egg.
Okay, you're not gonna beat that.
No, it's gonna beat while we're mixing it, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So our egg.
All right.
Yeah.
So
that's all.
That's all.
Just 3 ingredients like that.
Okay.
That's all. So just mix this together. You see that? Have it together like that.
All right.
Okay.
I can already see this in the pan.
So what you do with the flour is just to make it bind together. That's all.
Okay. So the flour is just
gonna bind it together. That's all. So just take a few spoons like that, put it over it.
Okay.
And mix, and you're gonna see it's thickening up.
Yeah, I think you're gonna put some more flour.
Some more, yeah. Okay. Some more flour.
All right.
That way.
Okay, we keep doing this till we get the right consistency. It's better than pouring in all the flour.
Yeah.
Oh, look what we did.
So I think I still need a little bit more flour.
Yeah, I'm sure so many of you are curious as to what's gonna happen with the avocado. Just relax, just relax. A few more seconds and you'll find out.
Okay, so I'm okay with this consistency.
You're fine with this?
Yes, this is okay for me.
Yeah, so we're about to start frying.
Yeah.
And then comes the last ingredient. Yeah. At what point does this come in?
Okay, the avocado actually is just to top it up.
When you finish frying?
When you finish frying, yeah. Okay. So just put avocado in the middle, then put an
at one point you're trying to get the taste of sweet corn in your mouth, and then the next thing, the avocado just...
oh get it.
Oh, you just said shoot.
That way.
That's fine.
So...
The salt?
The salt is good.
It's for the avocado?
For the avocado, yeah. Okay, I like my avocado salty.
Aha,
yeah,
okay.
I like it salty.
Yeah, I know some people wouldn't have avocado without salt.
Without salt,
so that isn't surprising
one of them.
for me.
So,
so we start frying.
Start frying. Just wait for the oil to heat up a little bit more.
Heat up a bit?
Yeah. Make sure the oil heats up,
okay.
you know, to the right temperature, very, very hot. Because if the oil is not hot...
Oh, it must be very hot.
It must be hot.
Oh, why? Why is that?
This one must be hot because if it's not hot like that, your fritter, it's going to soak the oil. Oh. You understand? So it's just going to get soggy.
So you need it to be very hot.
Very hot.
I suppose that means it doesn't stay for too long.
No. At all. Yeah. At all.
Okay. I think it's hot enough
It's hot enough. So
yeah, we don't want to set off the fire.
Just take a spoon like that. Just add your dollop like that. You see?
Okay, so it's going to be flat?
It's going to be flat, exactly.
Oh. All right. I thought we were going to make balls of them. Can we make balls?
Yeah, if you want to make balls, just make sure that there's more flour so you can mold it into a ball.
We'll do some as flat like this, and then we'll make some balls.
It's fine, it's fine. There's no problem with that.
I like playing with food just as much as I like eating them.
All right, so as you can see, yeah, it's ready. So you just flip this over. Yeah.
Flip it. Yeah,
that
there
way.
we go. Looks like tiny, something between crepes and pancakes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That way.
This is really nice. Who would have thought you could fry sweet corn? Like, seriously?
You can actually.
My goodness.
So
Sweet corn, though. When people talk about sweet corn, we're talking about salads. We're talking about fried rice.
There's a lot you can do with different ingredients. You know, you can fry, you can there's a lot you can do. So that way it's ready. Just make sure it's brown on the both sides like that. Okay. You know. So. Now,
is this something you came up with, or is actually an existing dish?
Corn fritter is an existing dish. Okay, but what I just try to do is try to incorporate our locally grown ingredients. Yes, by putting the avocado inside it. So that's all. Okay. So this is ready.
That is ready, and it looks
like
really nice. Oh my gosh,
so
I love
just that way.
Color. So, you know, that's the best part of being in the kitchen. You get to have the first taste, first everything, while everybody looks at you and goes, Mary, I got my eyes on you. Well, I have my eyes on the entertainment news right now, and Mike is on standby. Hi, Mike.
So you put your eye everywhere.
Your eyes are on the food,
Don't just try yourself. If you don't try yourself, those eyes will be turning on your own.
Like.
Okay, so Mary, just ensure that my share... No. This is Welcome to Entertainment News, and I've got Rachel in the house, aka MMO 2.
Right.
Of TVC. In TVC, here, there's MMO 1.
Oh, okay.
But people that sound like meme, I don't know. That name used to make them.
Well, deal with it.
All right, it's great to have you. You're welcome. How you doing?
Always good to be here.
Okay, so let's get straight to it. We're starting with local stories, and Tiwa Savage is in the news for maybe some good reasons. What's she talking about?
Okay, now she's saying that women don't have, or people don't have respect for women in Nigeria. But then I kind of agree with her, but I don't think it's a Nigerian thing, or it's a Nigeria thing. It's a worldwide thing. Okay, now, so I'll take you to Khloe Kardashian's story, yes. So Khloe Kardashian's baby daddy, Tristan, cheats on her with her sister's best friend. And it's a Kardashian curse. It's a Khloe thing because she's a woman. Yes.
Nobody's talking about the guy.
Yeah, nobody's talking about the guy. Have you heard anything? I just had to bring that story in because I feel like my voice should be heard. I'm really mad at everyone who is saying something about Khloe Kardashian. And then also brings me to the thing with MC Galaxy. It's been trending for a while about him saying people should go nude for 50,000 naira. And it's because of how people have made women sex objects, and it's just very annoying. We don't respect women.
What's Tiwa's message? Because she put out the tweet.
Tiwa is saying that people hate her for being her, people don't respect women, that some they don't realize. I think it's just what I said to my boss last week before we prepared for International Women's Day. I said women should be given a day off when it's that time of the month. We are really underestimated and not respected and undervalued in the world.
I know that Mary, Titi, and MM would agree with Rachel on this one. But then, let's move on to something else. A guy's making things happen. Davido allegedly spent over 70 million there to buy... he picked Lati's call this time.
Lati!
He was going to pick Lati's call this time. Yeah. He put up a video of the car, taking delivery of that car. Let's see that video now. And man, this is something. What a wahoo.
Everyone should have a friend like
Yeah,
Davido.
that's the video. That's the car being delivered. And he said he was going on the spree, so his whole team is buying them cars.
Yes, buying them cars. I mean, when you have 30 billion in your account, what do you expect? You're buying cars
but what do you think about this gesture? What do you think about Davido?
I think it's a good one. I think every celebrity should emulate this act. Every celebrity should do something like this to appreciate people on their team. It would be a good time for Nigerians. We won't have cases like Inyanya and Dube Franklin if this happened every day. If this happened every day, yes, we don't have cases like that. So it's just to show that you appreciate what they're doing.
What they're doing. Right, great one. I really, these are the kind of things that makes me, feel Davido and like, he's doing quite well. He has his own mistakes, but dude, you're the man.
You are the man.
All right, let's head to international stories now. From one celebrity to another, worldwide, about one of the biggest celebrities ever.
Justin Bieber, he's showing his vulnerable side.
Yes.
He's showing his vulnerable. I think it's a big deal to show the world that you're vulnerable,
yes,
especially when you're an artist or a celebrity of that level, A-list. What is he saying?
Now, he's saying that he's been going through a lot lately and that they should put him in their prayers and all, that people should pray for him, and that he believes in God and he believes that God can change situations and all of that. So I think every celebrity should take a cue from Justin Bieber. Because it gets to a point where everything happens is on social media. Now, we don't know exactly what the issue is with Justin Bieber, but we know he has a problem and he wants to get us involved by getting us to pray for him. Yes, every celebrity should go off at some point, leave social media. You have a life, face that life. When you're done sorting that life, it will be fine to tell us, oh, I was away for so reason, but we don't want to know the whole story, how it happened.
I beg you, Richard, we want to know.
No. We want to, yes. We want gist, but don't break it. We don't have to live your life like we're in your bedroom and all of that. Unless, of course, you want us to come take some of your clothes and, and wear them and all. But otherwise, it's just,
Okay, so, but the point is, he's showing his vulnerable, and yes, prayers have been going up for him. Let's wish him the best.
Are you sure people are praying for him, though?
Yeah, he has some Bieber, some diehard. I'm not a diehard Bieber fan, so, but I know some of his fans will do that. Okay, and then R. Kelly is... he's in deeper and deeper trouble. We know that he has been in the news, but then there's something new. What's the update?
There's a new sex tape, people. And they say this particular, sources have it that the particular sex tape is very intense. It has all the, this one is plenty ANAL issue that I can't begin. But one thing I know for sure is that I really do want to say it. I really do want to see, honestly.
She said you want to see.
I really want to see.
The point is that this will get him, this is a confirmation. That interview he did, was it a right move for him?
Somehow, yes, to clear the air and then to get him to talk because I really don't understand what's going on. This minute is in the news for doing so thing, and the next minute the girls are coming out to say that their parents are trying to take advantage of the issue, and all of that. And then it's going to court, is out on bail. So there's just so much going on. So I thought, but where I kind of got confused was when he started crying. I'm like, Kelly, I don't know you like this. I know you're as king of R&B. Don't come out and be giving us just a Smollett move. Like,
the storm is starting.
Yeah. No, it's just too much. It's just too much. But all I know is that I want to see the video.
Okay. All right, moving on from that. You didn't hear that on Wake Up Nigeria. And talking about videos, of course, a video was seen and it made police come to a conclusion that Justice Smollett was lying. But then he has now been officially indicted of a 16-count charge. 8 for lying to police officers and the other 8
another interview on the same day.
On the same day and all of that. Look, man, now the point is that he has now had that indictment. It's most probable that he will serve time for that.
I want him to. Yes. I really do want him to, yes, because that would serve as a warning.
As a deterrent.
To other celebrities out there. I don't like I'm coming at them today, but I mean, it's become a trend in Nigeria these days. Shayla, Two-Face Idibia, all of them lately now, they'll be putting up stunts to do one thing.
Yeah.
If Josie was a Nigerian, would have passed, would have moved on with this thing.
No, you didn't just say
that. Very true. Because really now, who would chase the ish, really? Really, no one would.
Okay, true. We gotta go. It was interesting. It was good having you on the show. Thank you for your takes on all those topics, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's all we can take. Now, we would normally say second half or first half. This is, okay, 1/3. 2/3 don't end. So, we're back getting to 3, the third hour. Don't go nowhere. Wake Up Nigeria continues after this.
8 a.m. and still another hour to go. We've been here 2 whole hours.
Yes, indeed. 2 whole hours have flown by this morning already. But believe it or not, there's still quite a lot of things that we haven't shown you yet. We're bringing some more your way.
Yeah. In case you didn't know, the show now starts at 6 a.m. So don't forget, we're just
letting you know
that you're going to stay with TVC from 6 all the way through your day.
Whether you like it or not.
Yes, indeed. We're gonna be here till almost 9 a.m. So make sure you stay with us. My name is Titi Layo Oniso.
And I'm Yomi Okwe. We're streaming live right now on Facebook at TVC Connect. Now, for comments, use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria. We already have some comments coming in. People wishing others
happy birthday.
A happy birthday on Instagram and on Twitter as well. I haven't checked out Facebook, but that's going on already.
Yes, indeed. So send in your birthday shout-outs as soon as you can. We'll be talking about them a bit later on the show. And, of course, every week we'll have birthday shout-outs now. Yes, indeed. So from here on, we have Wogugu. She'll be joining us as our parenting expert today. Parenting segment this week is talking about parenting from a united front. A very interesting topic there.
And from Le Chic Salon, we're going to be having the CEO talk to us about...
well, maintaining curly hair.
Curly hair.
Yeah. I love curly hair. It is actually quite a task to maintain.
That one is my favorite.
Goodness me. And
so some curly hair is greasy and some others... Okay, let's just move on.
Okay, our guest for today is Nigerian actor and comedian Uche Nadi. And we'll be having a chat with him much later on.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, man. That coffee break at 6, man. I need another one. I need another second coffee break.
You know,
I need another cup of coffee.
Yomi spoke about it. We're talking about 6, and we need to let people know we'll talk about it for some more time. But, you know, it's not just only about us. It just came into my mind. You know, the wind beneath our wings, the whole crew behind this. There are a lot of people that are making 6 o'clock happen.
Yeah.
And I just thought about it from everybody. Of course, I can't call names so that.
Can't call names.
But everybody.
We should call names.
To the floor.
We should call names.
No, we'll have, no, let's put it out there.
Because if you leave someone out.
No. We'll put it out there.
We've done it twice before.
Very soon we'll have a crew appreciation day.
Yes, we should.
I'll put it out there. So everybody, you're
That's really sweet, Mike.
So,
really sweet.
yeah,
I
because
actually think our crew appreciation day should be on March 11.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Because
that was when we started.
The 6. Like it's been really tough.
I know, we'll do one before that time. But the point is, you know,
crew appreciation day should be March 11.
Yeah.
So wait till next year.
Our year anniversary of 6 a.m.
I mean, so we should wait till... yeah, I'm just wondering.
We can do one now, and then we'll make it like moving forward. For goodness sake, June 12th this year is Democracy Day.
You know what? You know the best crew appreciation day, though?
Yeah.
Imagine if everybody got a pay packet. Like,
like extra
month's pay as crew appreciation.
So, you know, I normally say when you see a swan on the surface, they look so cool. They're gliding. They're just so... But underneath,
they're flapping like crazy,
like mad.
Yeah.
So that's what the crew does behind. You know, the wind beneath our wings. So big shout out to our crew.
Titi looking all glamorous.
But
if you know what's firing, like if you know, Musa going, Mary, what is your problem? And I'm like, sorry, sir.
Why did she call the crew to talk about you now?
Okay, so the major thing I appreciate about the crew is the fact that they all pull together. Even if something is like about to fall apart, everyone bands together and makes sure everything goes smoothly. And we trust them with our whole heart.
The only bad thing about the crew is that they think I eat too much. And those small things I just taste in the kitchen. Hey, Mike, leave the Is you put that to call Ali Man, Mr. Musa, two of you. Leave me in the kitchen. I'm not tasted anything today.
The truth is, Mike eats a lot.
I don't.
Mike loves food.
That's it.
And Mike takes over the kitchen.
Don't believe everything you see. One day I'll come out. One day the truth will come out.
You come out. The truth. Mike said one day I will come out. That's what he said.
Yeah, the truth will come out one day. I'll come out with the truth.
Yes, I'll come out with the truth. Okay, that's what he's trying to say.
You people don't believe everything you see on television.
Oh my God!
I'm not shaking that table with you.
Don't mind them. Somebody's shouting now. Okay.
Somebody's getting.
She's getting too excited now.
I thought we were going to have a little bit more time to talk about the Josie Smollett issue.
Sharply, let's.
Because, I mean, now everybody has... All the people that supported him in the first place and defended him...
They're quiet, too.
They're quiet. They're not even pulling back their words. They're just saying, you know what, this guy...
No, but
Okay,
but
so the truth
my
is
worry
he's
is
been
that
indicted,
moving forward,
but not convicted
I hope
yet.
that it would not
16
cause
counts.
problems for other people who have such
Indicted,
genuine issues. And
it will,
everybody
but
knows.
not
Are you sure you're not
convicted?
pulling a smallet?
It's Smollett, man.
Yeah. That's a new one. You're pulling a smallet.
That's really,
That's all
it's
we can
really
now.
bad.
He's not even really black. He's half. He just looks.
Bro, don't go there. He's still black. You're welcome again. It's still Wake Up Nigeria, and it's time for parenting. Now, traditionally, a home usually involves more than one person raising a child, and the need to be united in raising these children can never be overemphasized. Now, joining us to talk to us about a united front in raising children is author and parenting coach, Nwogugu. How are you doing today,
Fine, thank you.
Great to have you
And
here.
you?
Very well, thank you. So parenting is a very huge subject. And one of the things that form the basis for raising a child right is actually parenting the right way. And one of the important parts of parenting the right way is joint parenting.
Yes.
What's the benefit of this?
The benefit is that your kids are going to be stable mentally, emotionally. They're going to have the same personality. Sometimes you find people having dual personalities. They behave this way when dad is around. When mom is around, they act a different way.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the both parents are not united on certain boundaries. So the benefit outweighs, you know, the disadvantages. Because when you are in agreement with your spouse or your partner, in case you're not married, you know, the child knows that, yes, I have one voice. This is what they want. This is what they stand for. There's unity, there's love, there's agreement, and then the child grows up to become a responsible individual in the society.
Now, how can we achieve that?
Well, first of all, you have to visibly love each other.
Visibly, like the couple?
The couple.
The parents have to visibly love each other. Okay.
There has to be a good relationship in the home. The atmosphere has to be loving. Of course, not all the time. I mean, no family will tell me they don't have issues once in a while, but this children or this child has to grow up in an environment where they see more love, peaceful environment, and they know that this couple or partners are united.
Okay. So when there's love between mommy and daddy, despite the fact that they come from different backgrounds, let me give you an example. So daddy believes that children have no business in the living room. Why? Because he grew up in a situation where his parents always had the living room spick and span. Okay. Now, mommy believes that children have a right to play in the living room. Yes, they might clear up later, but they have the right to play in the living room. And if guests come, then they could always make room for the guest as well, because it's the children's house as well.
Yes.
But it's an issue where parents are like, this is what I want, this is my background, this is what I believe. How can you reach a middle ground in such a situation?
Of course, they have to sit down and talk about it. And it's one of the most common problems in parenting is agreement. Have setting agreed boundaries.
Yeah.
Agreement on TV time, what time should the kids watch TV, how long should they watch TV. Another person coming from another background might not see any reason why you should set any boundary for TV. Some people even have agreement for food. Like some parents don't mind if their kids eat 10 times a day. Yeah. Some parents, so another partner will say, no, this is not how I was brought up. Just twice or 3 times a day, because I want them to be healthy. So once there's agreement on how the kids should be polite, how they talk to people, how people relate to them, and even extended family members. Like I tell my mom, oh, this is how I want people to speak to my daughter. This is how I speak to her. This is how I want you to relate to her. And I tell everyone coming to the house, everyone relating or close to the family, they have to know what your stand is for TV, for everything, for relationship, being polite, how they speak, their manners. There has to be agreement, and it has to be open for everybody that this is where I stand.
All right, now, there's something that is quite prevalent in our society, and we cannot ignore it now.
Yes.
Joint parenting.
Yes.
We have parents that are either divorced or they never got married, but they share a child.
Yes.
And both parents are very involved in the life of that child.
Yes.
You mentioned earlier that we're talking about love. There has to be love between the parents. But in a situation where the parents don't love each other anymore, well, it's a case of trying to put up a front for the child. How can you still maintain this united parenting front?
For me, first of all, they might need a coach, a counselor, or a family member who is older and mature. They have to come together, sit down, have a civil agreement. Civil because they want the child to grow up in a very healthy environment. So they need to make conscious effort. They're adults, put their differences away, and then agree on how they want this child to be raised up.
What if the difference is, I want you back?
I want you
and
back.
So it's also used as,
exactly,
yeah. So nobody wants to sit down to talk about anything.
That's really tough.
So, and you still want to raise your child the right way.
Really,
so
really
how do you now maintain that united front? Like, let's understand that our differences aside, yes, we don't have to pretend to like each other. Exactly. How do we work this out?
It's good. It's really tough at the beginning. The couple, whoever is crying out for the other partner has to maybe find a way to get healing first. They have to go through maybe counseling and give themselves some time, and then they come back together and see how they can raise that child.
Can the child wait while they're doing the counseling?
The child's going to be hurting. The child, I mean, that's why it's important that the parents have to put their differences aside and really, really focus on how they want to raise their children.
Okay. So the most important person in this is
at the
children.
moment, yes, is the child.
And then, of course, we also talk about, we just talked about joint parenting when the parents are separate.
Yes, when they're separated.
When other parents are involved in such a way that there are step-parents involved as well, and these children have to go to these different step-parents, you know, I'm going to my dad's house today, I'm going to my mom's house tomorrow.
Okay.
How can you still maintain that balance? Because there's always that possibility that either parent is not even involved at that moment. Daddy might be at work, mom might be away sometimes when the stepdad is there. How do you still maintain that?
The only way to maintain that is actually to make, you have to call the other partner and tell them your stand for this. They go to bed by 7 or they don't want TV to this time. Please tell your housekeeper, please tell your own partner, my kids don't do this and don't do that. They pack their stuff, they're allergic to this, you know, they don't eat this, they don't eat that. You have to really communicate, just communication.
That is the word.
Yeah,
I've been waiting for that word. It's all about communication.
It's very important.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much. So basically, when you want to have a united front, communication is key.
It's key.
Now, Titi has a Denike of Le Chic Salon with her for a hair DIY. And this one is all about curly hair. My hair isn't curly today, though. But hi, Titi. Are you ready for us?
Hi, Mary. Wow. Okay, so if there's one thing women love to take care of, now it's their hair. I've been avoiding curly wigs because of the work that goes into maintaining them. Now we have Adenike of House of Le Chic here. House of Le Chic knows how to look after our hair.
Yes.
And she has a model here with an amazing curly wig on.
Yes.
So what's the first thing I need to know about maintaining a curly wig?
First thing you need to know about maintaining a curly wig is so easy. Most people think it's quite difficult because it's coily and it might be difficult to maintain but it's really easy as long as you know some basic steps to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are the things I need?
Okay, what you need is a fine tooth comb like this.
Okay.
And your brush.
Okay.
Big brush like that. And you need a spray bottle of water. It's water that is inside.
It's just
ordinary water.
Okay.
And you need your conditioner.
So that's
as well.
a leave-in conditioner?
Yes, your leave-in conditioner as well. It's quite important. And it's really important to know also not to use too much leave-in conditioner. Okay. When you want to apply your conditioner, you just get like a small dollop of it.
Okay. A little?
Just a little.
Just a little?
Just like that. Just very small.
That's enough?
That's enough.
Okay.
That's enough. So you just apply it on the hair.
Okay, let's turn
like
her
that.
around now. Okay, so you just
because
apply
the reason
to
why
the surface.
Yes, to the surface. And the reason why we apply just a little is because the more you add it every day, it accumulates. So if it accumulates, it gets stiff. Your hair gets stiff. Okay. So if you're going to be adding leave-in conditioner, you apply just a little bit to the hair.
Okay.
So what is important is the water.
All right. So the water, why is the water important?
To hydrate the hair, to make it look very healthy. So we just get the water and we just spray the hair.
Okay. So you do the spraying of water every single day?
Every day, as long as you're wearing it.
Okay.
So you just spray the hair to make it look, you can already see this side.
The curls are beginning to bounce back.
Curls are beginning. And once you apply, another thing you need to know is once you apply the water to the hair, you scrunch up like that.
Oh, okay.
So you can see as I'm scrunching the hair up, the curls are becoming more defined.
Yeah,
you don't apply the water and then bring the hair, flatten it. No, you just bring it up like that, just to scrunch it up.
Okay. So let's spray a little bit more to the other side there.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. So water, leave-in conditioner.
Water and leave-in conditioner. And another trick I like to do, this one is like, it's a tip.
Okay. What?
So what I do is, I get my water, I open it, apply, just put small leave-in conditioner in my water.
Oh, into the water bottle?
Into the water bottle, and then you mix it like that. So once you're spraying it, you don't necessarily have to put the conditioner anymore because the conditioner is already in the water. So that's just the trick.
I haven't seen you use any oil at all.
Well, you only apply oil when the hair is looking very dry, like during Harmattan period, and you apply just small. Okay. Because you don't want it to be shining too much, just to make it look hydrated and
okay. So I know there are some women at home right now who have some wigs that have gone crazy. Like this wig doesn't look like a wig anymore. It looks like something that catches dust in the corner of the bedroom or something. So if I want to revive a wig that's really, really gone bad, what do I do?
First, what you need to do is you need to take it to a stylist to treat it for you.
Okay.
What you need to do is to treat, and once you get it treated, you get it. Very important also, when you're combing your wig or your coily hair, not to do it from here.
Okay.
You have to detangle it first.
Okay, so you don't comb from the top?
You don't comb it from the top. Okay. It's really important. You don't comb it from the top like that. Okay. Because your wig has been stored somewhere for a while, so it gets really clunky at all. So you just, first of all, detangle, and then gradually work your way up.
To the top?
To the top like that.
Okay.
So you don't need...
So you start from the tips?
You start from the tips. And that's why you need this, actually. You first start from the tip. Okay. Then you get your brush, and then you now brush it down. Right. Then you scrunch up.
So you brush it down, scrunch up. So the men watching right now are like, so these women, this is what they're always doing. That's why it takes so long. Yes, that's why it takes so long. But I can see that this hair is looking all revived right now. But what about when I'm done with this curly look and I want to store it?
When you want to store your wig. Okay, now I'll just show you what you do here. Okay. We're going to take off hers.
Okay, all right. All right.
She has a protective cap underneath. The cap will protect her scalp, actually. Yeah. So what you do now is you turn the wig inside out.
Okay.
Like that.
All right. You turn it all the way inside out.
Yeah. And then you just put...
So you're folding the wig inside itself?
Yes, you're folding it inside it, like that. So the net is, the cap is the one that is outside. Okay. So you now get your net, just a hair net like this, and then you just wrap it around. Wrap it inside. This will maintain the curls of the hair. Okay. And then you put it in a nylon bag or whatever, you tie it, you seal it.
You still put it inside nylon bag again?
Inside a nylon bag or just any bag.
So why the bagging after I've done all this?
Because it will prevent any dust or any kind of dirt, make it dry or make it look bad. Okay. So you just tie it inside the nylon bag and seal it and just keep it. And when you're ready, you just remove it and then rock it again.
Wow, I didn't care. You see why I need you in my life? You see? I know the mistake I've been making. All right, maybe I'll try my curly look next week, or maybe the week after that. Yeah. Thank you, Adenike from House of Le Chic. Yes. Amazing, amazing stuff. Thank you so much for watching. We still have quite a bit more coming your way on Wake Up Nigeria, but right after this.
Welcome back. Now, Uche Nadi is a Nigerian actor, comedian, entrepreneur, and all-round entertainer.
Between 2016 and 2019, he's been in about 11 movies and is currently on Africa's #1 family drama series, The Johnson's Family, where he plays the character of Goodluck Okoli.
There he is on the screen there in action.
Yes, he is.
There's these sharp roles that Deputy called me to come and do.
Deputy.
Wow.
Goodluck Okoli there, a.k.a. Uche Nadi. Or should we say Uche Nadi, a.k.a. Goodluck Okoli? Good to have you join us this morning.
You guys are doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did we add that we've been here since 6 a.m.? I'm just saying. Like, we've been on the air since.
Yeah, I came like 7, so I've been watching you guys. So beautiful.
Nice one. I love the Johnsons. I mean, it's been around for a while. People like it. People follow it. But how do you get on a show like that? And especially if, for instance, maybe you are a serious actor and they then force you to be in a comedy or something like that. But you call yourself a comedian anyway. Well, how do you create that balance for yourself?
Well, I think at some point, as an actor, you should be able to fit in whatever role they want you to play. You know. So it works better for you if you're not stereotyped, if you can pull from this and this. When people see me most times, they say, how do you mix the two of them? Now you're playing this very serious person and this. I said, this is what I'm paid to do.
But you look like a serious, like if somebody meets you on the road.
I actually thought he was really ultra serious guy.
People say that, hold on. People say that. But the truth is, I see part of the reason why entertainers will keep missing it. For me, I believe show business shouldn't be a lifestyle. It's a profession.
Okay.
Right? So I expect people to take it like that. So the same way people wake up in the morning and go to work, those that work in the bank, the same way I wake up and I go to work.
So Instagram is like some people's office, you know. You
yes,
just
basically
wake up and you do your Instagram,
and do Instagram and
focus
then,
on your own personal life.
Yeah, so for me, the same way you take your business, the same way I take my business. Sometimes if you even call me to come for something as little as morning devotion in your house, I'll first ask the baby money.
Wow, okay. All right, but I like the way you sort of said, you know, it shouldn't be a lifestyle.
No.
But when it comes to your lifestyle, you know, how are you able to find and create your own lifestyle around an industry like this? So a lot of people are making the industry their lifestyle. Everything they wear, from their shoes must be blinging, their hair must be blinging. So they've taken work into their life. So how are you able to balance that?
But first, for me, I don't put my private life on social media. First, I'm doing something that puts me in people's face all the time. So I try to take my private life away from social media. Most people don't even know I'm married. You know, I'm saying it now. You know?
Just putting it out there.
So ladies,
no, so people can just
keep
take
away.
it. People, you know, on my Facebook and Instagram page, I have like I think 3 different brides. So people say,
wow,
which is yours, you know? But
3 different brides? Is that what you said?
From different roles, from different movie roles, right?
Really?
So you put me in trouble.
We're just saying because we're writing it down.
Yeah. So the truth
headline.
is, take your private life away from social media. You do the public thing. People see you all the time. So I don't think they need that more details about your private life.
Yeah.
The Johnsons has a huge plot that involves the private life of a family, right? So how is it on the set? Are you guys actually really like a family, or do you guys just arrive like the way we arrive in the morning and they act like y'all know each other? And how is it on set?
Is it all work or, you know?
Work every day, 7 a.m. till 6, 5 sometimes.
Wow.
So what happens, and you see the same people Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Obviously, we'll have disagreements, we'll agree, you know. We're like a family.
Yeah.
What we see on TV is an extension of what we share. You know?
Really?
Yeah, trust me.
Okay.
From the crew, the cast, everyone.
Okay.
Trust me.
Now, I mean, you've been in several movies since 2016. Which of them, I mean, I know you have the Johnsons, which has defined a lot of who you are, what you do. I mean, it's something that you do most of the day when you're on the set. But which of the films have you been in that you said, you know, this is remarkable, this is life-changing for me personally?
Yeah, most of them are not even out, but I can pick one, The Choice by Zubi.
Right.
The Choice, I think we filmed it in Imo State Owerri. It was a bit challenging for me because I was expected to jump 1-story building.
No way.
You know, in an industry where we barely have insurance, you know.
It was a choice.
It was a choice, and then, you know, initially it was, you know, when you give people the impression that you can do it, if you do it, they won't see it as something that is gagang, you know.
So did you yari for them?
First, I said, I can't, you guys should look for, let's play around it, let's improvise, you know. And then they brought this guy that is supposed to come teach me how to
jump.
And,
wow.
You know.
Okay.
So why didn't the guy just jump and then they take
the guy jumped.
The guy jumped?
Yeah, he jumped, but something jumped him.
Wow, what happened? What happened?
I think he dislocated his ankle.
No.
Got a ligament tear.
Oh my God.
At that point now.
The guy that was supposed to teach you.
The stunt guy.
The
stunt guy.
Yeah, you know this country, work not this, so everybody can afford to be anything, you know. So at that point now, I was in between. Since person will work on, teach me, don't wound, you know.
So did you actually jump?
I did actually
You
jump.
did?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
I read theater art, so I know a bit of
yeah.
So when you jump, you don't jump and stay on it. You jump and then you
roll. Yeah.
You know. But the funny thing was that when I jumped, the camera guy that was supposed to receive me down now said, "Sorry, I did not roll."
No, what kind of thing is that?
He wasn't rolling, so you had to jump again?
But the truth is, before then, I prepared my mind that, okay, I'll jump twice.
Okay.
Whatever they can get within these twice. If you don't get it,
yeah.
That's all.
Okay, so you jumped the second time?
I jumped the second time.
Oh,
so you
wow.
distributed your body weight by rolling.
Yeah, once you jump.
That's something I'm learning now.
Yeah,
okay.
once you jump and you transfer the energy, the weight.
All over your body, so that
way, when you stand, you stagger a bit though.
Yeah.
But
It's the same way Danfo drivers back in the day, if they're jumping off a bus, they run at the speed of the bus.
Like
not just the Danfo drivers.
Talking like someone with walking experience.
Yeah, so serious work. No, I've jumped off a few Danfos back in the day.
Because they don't stop.
Yeah, they never used to stop then anyway. There was never bus stops.
No, you jump off and
then just keep running until you feel
you start jogging.
Not jogging, running.
You have to run with it.
You have to run with the bus. As if they own you change. Eventually, then you slow down. And
way back, we call that
it must have been an experience.
Yeah.
For that kind of, tuck and roll that you did, let's tuck and roll you to the kitchen now.
Let's reward you for that thing in case they didn't reward you for the choice.
The problem, I say, these guys, the way they do this thing, they need a fat. I don't know whether they chop this thing.
Well, the chefs are never, well, I won't say never. They don't eat all the food. Please go ahead. They don't eat all the food.
This is Huche Nadi, guys. Huche.
Yes, sir. Huche, hi. Yeah, today we have Chef Alex, and he made this dish. He's going to tell you about it.
Please do.
Yes.
Okay, this is just corn fritters. This is corn fritters made with avocado in between.
Corn fritters.
Sweet corn fritters. So basically, you should tell him how you came about this.
So sweet corn fritters is made with chopped corn, the sweet corn chopped, finely chopped, then mixed with milk, eggs.
Ooh.
So mixed together, then evaporated milk.
Goodness.
So that way we just shallow fry it in the pan.
Nice breakfast.
Hashtag eject.
So we just shallow fry it that way.
Evaporated
Please help yourself.
The opposite of evaporated milk is fresh milk.
Fresh milk?
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah, fresh.
Is there an opposite?
Like if milk is not evaporated, what is it? That's what I mean by opposite. I'm serious, like that's
fresh. They're different. Please go ahead and have the taste.
Evaporated means it's reprocessed.
Ordinarily in my house, I'll do this thing with my hand.
Well, you can. If you feel free. Feel free.
You know, when they chop with you don't know before.
Feel free,
please. Respect yourself.
So the avocado is in between, so, take it easy as you're lifting it up. Yeah. Okay.
This guy's a pro. This guy's a pro. You understand?
The burger eaters.
So talk to us.
So what do you think?
This is good.
All right.
So that's
nice
evaporated avocado. This is fresh avocado.
Wow.
Okay. Evaporated avocado. It's milk. We're talking about the milk.
That's the difference. I'm just.
All right. Looks really great.
Why am I the only one eating?
You're the guest.
Don't worry. We'll help ourselves.
We're respecting ourselves.
We're fully sorted this morning.
We're respecting ourselves.
There's somebody who always helps himself during
when you go person house, only you will be the visitor. They chop. You get us a view.
They don't know.
That means they've planted.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
We've had a great show so far. We started at 6 a.m. today.
Yes, indeed.
And we're going to be doing that from now on. Wake Up Nigeria is coming your way from 6 a.m. on TV.
And that information is for all our viewers who didn't know before now. So in case you tuned in at 7 today, it's now at 6. And it still ends at the same time, but we'll begin at 6 now.
All right, so tomorrow morning we will be back.
Yes,
for Wednesday's edition.
Big thank you to Homely NG for the kitchen accessories on the show.
And of course, Fola at Fola's Place for the amazing hairstyling. You know we love you, Fola. Thank you. And it's all about you, the people. Tune in to us tomorrow.
Yeah, have a great day. Have a great day while we go back to bed.
Happy birthday.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Moshe.